Smithfield Farmers. This group still carries the hardware and home item customers need and still specializes in its own brand of friendly, helpful service. And this was written in August of 1991. We went out of business in 1993, sold the property to Smithfield Foods, Smithfield Farmers. It was right across the bridge, going past the Smithfield Center, go across that bridge, and it was on the right-hand side. It was a good amount of property, and Smithfield Implement was across the street from there. What was Smithfield Farmers? It was a little bit of everything. It was for looking after the farmers, buying their crops. We had a heating and cooling division, an oil division, a John Deere division. We did a little bit of everything. If you needed it, you found it there. June Hurst called me in 1968 and wanted to know if I wanted to go work part-time, and it would probably be just a half a day. So I said, well, sure, I'll do that. Well, the half a day turned into a little more. I went in 1968 and left in 1993. I was secretary-treasurer. The bookkeeping machine at that time was a huge machine. Pat Epley worked, and it was a Burroughs, and no modern computers or anything.
The Sensitronic automatically reads these figures and computes with them.
Ms. Henry, at the end of the month, she would do the accounts receivable. She would add up all the bills that were going out and see if they matched our books. And she would hit it 9 times out of 10. She would balance with our books. And if she didn't, it was the ad machine's fault. There was something wrong with the ad machine. There were 2 tanks outside of our office window. And Lookie Wilson, something was stopped up in the tank or something, and Lookie Wilson had to go up on top of that tall tank and find out what it was. And we all were standing there watching him, and I said, well, my goodness, I didn't know the wind was blowing that hard today. They said, it's not, Gayle, it's his legs shaking. He's scared to death. So, but that was time Mr. Baller came in and he says, oh, what is this, a social club you all are having back here today? He was funny. We just laugh at him and go on about our business. James Robert had a feed truck. He went around and put feed out for the hogs, but then they began to raise the hogs for other companies, and then they retired. The older ones died. The younger ones didn't want the farms. We had one gentleman that was retired, and he came over there every day and worked every morning. He worked just like he was being paid. He helped people and he carried stuff out, but he was a widower and he didn't have anything else to do, and so that was his joy. It was a fun place to work. The farmers and all were very friendly, good customers, and they would come in every morning and chat and see what was going on. And it was fun time. And Joe Luda wanted our property for parking, so the board decided it was time to make a move, to get out while we could with a good profit. S.W. Rawls purchased the heating and cooling and air conditioning and the oil division. And I went with S.W. Rawls, and the others found jobs or either retired. Whoever did the deposits had to use the stamp, this chip. And these were popular because you could use them to hold paper together, and they still have plenty of them. Everybody uses these today and gives them away. And this was a 1980 calendar that they gave away. That was quite popular, because you could put it on your desk or anywhere and keep up with the dates. That was a tiny tape measure that you could carry around and put in your pocket or your pocketbook or whatever and measure anything you needed at the time. And they're still good today. The big Home Depots and Lowe's and all of them are just not Smithfield Farmers. There was even benches in the back that the farmers would come in and sit down and talk about what was going on in the farms, you know, the weather, the crops. It was a great place to work, and I thoroughly enjoyed it and wouldn't regret those years. They were great years.